Hey guys, AnnaSimsTV here, and today we'll be making a mini dragon based on your guys' poll results from the poll I ran on Twitter. For this project, you will need rubbing alcohol, a gloss glaze. I'll be using Sculpey's glaze for this. All your polymer clay tools. I shouldn't have to list them at this point. You should know what you need if you watch this channel. White polymer clay, gold polymer clay, and white pearl clay for detail. I personally am choosing to make my dragon pink, so I'll be using pink pearl rose polymer clay. Black clay, and just to add an extra little detail, I'm going to be using this glass gem that the dragon will be sitting on. Alright, to begin with, you're going to take your base clay, which will be the body of your dragon, and condition it to the correct molding conditions. Once you feel the clay is malleable enough, go ahead and shape it into this large jelly bean shape, and then take your extra clay on the side and form it into a cone shape for the head. Now we're going to move on to making the feet. You're going to go ahead and you're going to take a little piece of clay and form it into a raindrop shape. Now I wish I did this part a little later in the project. You'll see me struggle with the gem a bit, but I think that the front foot is okay to do here first. If you're going to be using a gem like I am, I would suggest going ahead and trying to figure out how it would lay together. As you can see, I'm struggling a bit here, and I still never got it to correctly sit how I wanted to, so this is something you need to plan out ahead of time. Also, please take note that the gem I am using is for fish bowls and it is made of glass, so it is okay to be put into the oven. Since I was struggling a bit, I decided to take some TLS and just stick it right onto the dragon. This made my project a little slippery while I was doing it, but you know, we got around the problems. I decided at this point in the project the back leg was giving me so many issues, I just decided to remove it, and you'll see how we get around this problem later. Now here for the tail, you're going to want to take a long piece of clay and snake it out, but taper it at the end so it comes to a nice point. For the ears, you're going to want to make a diamond shape and then cut it right down the center, and then we're going to place it on top of the dragon's head and smooth it out. Now you're going to go ahead and start working on the face detail. To make sure my face was balanced, I started with the nostrils by taking my needle tool and slicing 2 little slits into the face. Now as you can see, I'm moving into the eyes, and personally I really do not like how my eyes turned out. I've made dragons before, and so far this dragon is my least favorite, which is ironic because this is the one I'm showing you guys. But I kind of wish I did something a little differently. I'm not sure what I wish I did differently, but I just wish something was different about the eyes. Now you can see I start layering the eyes with white for the little shimmer of the eyes, and then I mess up around this point and I spread out the white too much, so I take a little bit of pinky clay and give it like a cat eye almost. And I feel like that's where I went wrong, but I'm not quite sure. Here I am mixing 2 parts of gold clay and pink shimmer clay. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to make a nice rose gold color. And this is where I went ahead and I made her beautiful horns. Now it's time to move on to my personal favorite part, and that's making the wings. Whenever I make dragons, I love sketching out the wings. It's so much fun. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I rolled out some white pearlescent clay and now I'm rubbing it down with rubbing alcohol to clean off any dust, and then I took my smallest ball tool and sketched out the wings on the piece of clay. Now it's time to make the wing a little bit more detailed. Go ahead and take whatever body color you're using and snake it out and then line it on the top of the wing. And then you're going to go ahead and snake out an even smaller piece and put it straight down the center. Now again, I had a lot of issues with this dragon, and for some reason I couldn't attach the wing properly. I don't know what went wrong with this project. I don't know if my clay was too warm or if I just forgot how to make dragons because I haven't made one in about a year, but I personally don't know what happened in this project. It just was not working for me. Now to mask and hide where the wing attaches to the body, go ahead and roll out a very thin piece of your body color lay it over where you attached it, and then flatten it out. I'm going to be giving my head a little bit more stability, and I'm going to put in little itty bitty piece of wire and place it on the body and then squish the head on top. This way the TLS doesn't give out. I'm also taking the leftover rose gold clay that I made, and I'm going to be making little spikes for the tail and a bit on the body. And now that we're nearing the end of the project, I decided to go ahead and take some gold and flatten it out into little itty bitty circles. This way it could act like coins, and my dragon was sitting on top of a hidden treasure. The coins also really help mask the fact that the dragon's missing a back leg. When you think your dragon is finished, go ahead, check it out, make sure there's no mistakes that you want to correct. At this point, I was kind of done with the project, so I went ahead, put my oven to my baking instructions. Make sure you read your packaging for those instructions because everyone's clay is different. When it is done, make sure you let it cool before you do anything. I'm going ahead and I'm adding some Sculpey Gloss Glaze to the coins to give it a little bit of an extra shine. I also later on add some to the eyes as well. And this is our finished dragon piece. Thank you all so much to everyone who voted for the Twitter poll and voted up for dragon. And I hope you all really enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. If you're new to the TV Kingdom, then hit that subscribe button and join the TV Kingdom. Anyways guys, thank you all so much. Remember, this is not just my channel, this is your channel too. I will see you all later. Bye!